Welcome back to the channel. My name is Joey Blanco. I'm with the RWB Realty Group. I work with a business partner, Randy Haven, and together we are here to serve you. And so today I'm going to be talking about how to get your home ready to sell. Okay? So it's a 10-point plan, and let's just get right into it. Okay? So the first thing may seem obvious, but it's be prepared and come up with a game plan. Okay. So this is something that you and your realtor can work out together. You know, myself, Randy, will be able to give you some tips and tricks on how to prepare yourself to sell, or better yet, how to prepare your home to sell. But we need to put together a game plan. So let's start off with point number two, the initial clean and staging for pictures. So before your house goes on the market, we're going to come by and we're going to come up with a game plan. We're going to take a look at your house and try to figure out the best look for the staging photos. Now, this may mean slightly decluttering a little bit, if you've got a home that's a little cluttered. Uh, Basically, what you want to do is you want to let the buyers be able to imagine their stuff in your house. And it's tougher for buyers to imagine that if your house has a lot of clutter in it. So let's do the initial clean and decluttering, then we'll bring in the photographer to take the pictures. Okay? Once the pictures are taken, then we're going to go live on the market with your house. Now, there are some other steps in there, but we're just talking about getting your house prepared. Okay? And so we're going to have photos taken, and then we're going to go live. And then, depending on how hot the market is, you may get showings within minutes of going live. So you need to be prepared. So, what me and my wife did in the 8 times that we moved while I was in the Air Force is we put together a pre-show routine. And so basically, we required an hour notice whenever somebody wanted to come and see the home. And so we got our routine down basically to 45 minutes. We got the notification and then boom, let's hit it. 45 minutes. Concentrated on the kitchen. We concentrated on the bathrooms. Those are the two heavy hitting things that potential buyers really pay attention to. And so you want to have that kitchen immaculate. Remove everything off the countertops that is not a necessity. If you're one of those that has, like myself, we have a lot of gadgets on the countertops. Well, potential buyers probably don't want to see all those gadgets. They want to imagine their gadgets on your countertops. So if you've got a Ninja Foodie, coffee maker, all of that, we removed all of those from the countertops and maybe did a nice fruit basket, something, a little prop to kind of make the kitchen pop a little bit. But when they see that kitchen, you want them to be wowed. Same thing with the bathrooms. The master bath, make sure that sucker is spotless. Nothing turns a buyer off quicker than a dirty bathroom. So even though it's easy enough to clean when you move into the house, they get turned off by it. So kitchen and baths, you really want to hit hard on the cleaning. Now, something that myself and my wife did also is we moved a lot of our clutter into the garage. So now we are ones who keep our cars in the garage, and so we had the room in the garage to begin with. So when we put our homes on the market, one of the cars had to sleep outside, and then we moved all of the clutter into the garage. Now we were moving anyway, so that's talking about closets, cleaning out your closets. Our closets were just packed coat closet packed with coats. Half of the coats we never even wore. Well, I suggest you take out probably 2/3 of those coats. Go ahead and pack them up in boxes, put them in the garage. When the buyers come and they look in that coat closet, you want it to appear like it's a roomy coat closet, not that it's packed to the hilt with coats and all kinds of other things that go into the coat closet. Same with your master bedroom closet. We took out probably more than half of our garments out of the master bedroom closet. The stuff that I really didn't wear a lot, some of the stuff we donated to Goodwill, and that was a good reason to get rid of it. Other stuff that I wasn't wearing regularly, especially if we had to sell a house during the summer and I had winter clothes in the closet, those things got boxed up, put into the garage. And that will help to make your master closet appear like it's a bigger closet and it has room. You don't want it to be packed, so declutter the closets, move the stuff into the garage. Okay, now one of the things that we did as well is we moved furniture around to create more of an open concept in our living dining area. Now, depending on the home, you may or may not be able to do that, but try to set your stuff up after you've got everything decluttered. Just try to picture in your mind what a buyer would like to see when they come in. Maybe they don't want to see the same configuration that you've got in there, but if you can arrange the furniture so that it's more of an open concept, then I believe that will attract the buyers just a little bit more, rather than having things catty cornered or uh, well, furniture pushed up against the walls typically doesn't look well. So try to get the furniture off the walls, but at the same time creating an open type concept if you're able to. Now, that may mean moving some furniture into the garage. Let's say you've got a couple of recliners where one recliner and a couch would create the open concept. I would go ahead and move one of those recliners out into the garage. Okay? Another step. Don't forget about freshening up your yard. Now, I'm not talking about doing a complete home makeover, curb appeal overhaul on your front yard. I'm talking about just making sure, just pick the weeds out of the flower garden, freshen it up a little bit. You don't even have to buy new mulch. Just maybe turn the mulch that you've got in there and just freshen things up. When those buyers pull up, you want those first impressions to be, wow, this is a beautiful home. And if you've got weeds in the garden and the grass is tall and you need to weed whack up against the house, that's not going to give you the first impression. So freshen up the yard, not a complete overhaul, but just the quick and easy stuff that you can do to freshen things up. Okay? And let me go through my list here to see if I missed anything. Okay, so that looks to be about it. Again, it's important to have your routine down. Uh, you know, I'm pretty dorky when it comes to that, so I did a practice run. Like, okay, we had a showing. Let's do a quick practice run. Let's see if we can get this house cleaned up in 45 minutes. And we were able to do that. Now, I will say, having two young girls at the time when we went through several of the sales, uh, it was tough to keep a clean house. And so that is a challenge. It doesn't, you don't have to keep it immaculate all the time, but you have to keep the house tidy enough that you could do a 45-minute run through and get everything tidied up for the potential buyers to come and look at it. Okay. Now, again, this is important things that you and your realtor should be going over with you and talking about and helping you to create that game plan. And so, again, I am here to help. Me and Randy Haven, we will be more than happy to help list your home, go over the plan, and take you step by step so that you can get that home sold and then you can move on, with the next chapter in life. And so if you hung on this far through this video, uh, thank you very much. Please like and subscribe to the channel. The more uh, subscribers that I get, the more that this information can get out there. The YouTube algorithm is a tricky one. So if you like the video, subscribe, I will be forever grateful. All right. Thank you very much.